Alhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah. I am Taj sir, your physics mentor. Today we are going to learn something about physics, and this is the first unit of this series, and this is the first video or first part of this chapter, and the chapter is units and vectors. Physics is an exciting subject which is completely based on our experiments and observations. And in physics we study about nature and natural phenomena which may be derived from our observations and experiments we perform. But at the core, physics is broadly divided into two branches. One is known as classical physics and the other branch is known as modern physics. Classical physics consists of mechanics, electromagnetism, optics, waves, and at the core of these is mechanics. Mechanics actually deals with the study of motion of objects, forces under which objects move, and like this. Motion or classical mechanics or mechanics is broadly divided into three subtopics. One of them is kinematics, and in kinematics we study motion of an object. That object may be a point object or an extended object. And what we mean from point object is that when we consider the path in which the object is moving, if the path is so long that in comparison of that path the dimension of object which is moving is negligible, then we may consider this object as a point object. For example, if moving from Patna to Delhi by a car, then this car can be considered as a point object. And even when we consider the revolution of Earth around the Sun in comparison of the orbit, the Earth is so small that it could be considered as point object. Anyway, in kinematics we have already mentioned that we study the motion of object. And in dynamics, the second subtopic, dynamics, in dynamics we study the cause of motion, that is force, and much of Newton's laws and many more things will be covered under that section or that subtopic. And there is a third subtopic of mechanics, that is statics. In statics we study the object at equilibrium under various forces. This is our outline what we are going to study in this series. Whom this series is? Actually this series is for those students or those aspirants who are preparing for NEET or G examinations, or even university students who are going to study advanced physics. This mechanical part or mechanics is the most important and core of the physics. After studying this only you can advance in your physics studies. Thank you.